Hello, my name is Victor, and if anybody's watching, I need your help. Have you ever had a dream that just keeps happening over and over again and you don't know why? Well, I've been having one every night lately. It's a dream I used to have often when I was a little kid, and I thought I grew out of it, but it seems to be back now. And it's not a good dream either. It's more of a nightmare, and I can't get it to stop. Each night, I wake up in a desolate location, just like the ones you're looking at right now. All the places I've seen are familiar to me, but I don't ever remember going to any of them. I mean, with a few exceptions. After I walk around for a while and try to wake myself up, I see it. And before I can blink, it's got me. Then I'm sitting in my bed, wide awake, gasping for air and drenched in a cold sweat. I know very well that what I'm saying sounds crazy, but if anybody can give me some advice, some sort of contact, some sort of words of encouragement, I don't know, anything would be greatly appreciated. I've seen therapists, I've gone to different psychiatrists, tried different medications and such. I've tried lifestyle changes, I've even done a sleep study and none of it's worked. All I have to go off of is that my grandma used to have the same reoccurring nightmares as well. I'm gonna use this channel to log my experiences and share my nightmares. Hopefully I'll get some sort of support, or I don't know, somebody will have some knowledge on how to cope with them. Maybe if I can channel my fears into some sort of project, I can regain some control or something over them. I don't know, but I'll be back regardless when I have more to say. Hello again. I just remembered a nightmare that I had when I was around 5 or 6, and it was one of the first dreams about it that I've ever had. The dream took place in the apartment that I was living at the time. The front and back rooms were connected by a long hallway with a slight left turn at the front end. So, in the dream, I was at the back of the hallway facing the turn, but both my wrists were shackled to metal plates that were bolted in the hardwood floor, and I was on my knees, not able to stand. I watched helplessly as it slid around the corner without making any other movements or breaking eye contact, sort of like a statue on a conveyor belt or something. It stopped at the opposite end of the hallway and watched me struggle to break free from the chains for what seemed like forever. Then, in an instant, it slid the rest of the way down the hallway straight for me. But before it could touch me, my vision went black, and some symbol appeared in the darkness through a flash of blinding white light. Next thing I knew, I was awake. I've only ever caught, distorted glimpses of the symbol when it has tried to attack me, but the other night I saw it clear enough to draw this. I still have no idea what it means. All of it sort of makes me wonder how I dreamt these things at such a young age and why I never saw the whole symbol until now. Hopefully, though, I'll come back next time with some answers. See ya. I had another dream about it the other night, but this one was different. I thought I had just woken up from a good night's sleep. I sat up in my bed and rubbed my eyes and stretched my arms in the air. Everything looked exactly as it should be. The bedroom in my head was no different from my own in real life. I've honestly never had a dream that looked this realistic. I pulled the covers back and slowly got out of bed. Beautiful rays of sunlight were shining through my window, and I felt like it was going to be a good day. I walked to my door and opened it, only to be met with a small hallway around 7 feet long. It naturally continued the design of my house, and it had an identical door at the other end. Confused, I walked to the door and opened it, only to be met with the same hallway. I was beginning to realize something was wrong. My pace grew faster as I grew more frantic. The hallways weren't ending, and then it hit me. I realized I was dreaming. I wasn't relieved at all, though, because I couldn't control the nightmare or wake myself up, and the hallways just kept repeating. I opened the next door. Without breaking my stride, I ran straight into it. I know now that it was standing there, waiting for me. It's like my own subconscious laid a trap by catching me off guard. However, it didn't touch me. It had its cloak open when I finally saw it, and there was something beneath it. I don't remember much of what happened next, but there was no body under that cloak, and I didn't collide with anything. I walked inside of it. Then I saw the symbol again. There was something off. The light that its form consisted of began to flicker, and cracks started to appear into its shape. Suddenly, it fractured like glass, ejecting luminous shards into my body. I woke up screaming with a pounding headache. I haven't had a nightmare since then, and I've been able to get some rest, but all this won't stop playing in my mind like a broken record. I'm alright no matter what I'm doing. What is going on out there? I just wanted to quickly explain why the end of episode 3 is the way that it is. That is not my doing. I made the second to last shot, minus the distortion and red coloration, but I didn't make the final shot with the words, "What's going on with me?" I honestly don't know how to explain this. My only guess is that a viewer hacked my computer and messed with the video right before I uploaded it, so I changed all my passwords, logged out all my accounts, disconnected from the internet, and scanned my PC for malware and viruses. Nothing showed up in the scan, and nothing has happened since. I even had a tech-savvy friend come and take a look at it, but she didn't find anything. This all is making me feel very unsettled. My apologies for the unexpected noises and visuals. If you want more frequent updates, follow my Twitter account in the description below.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess. Knock and the door will open.
Hey everyone. It's me. It's Victor. This is what I look like. I know you guys haven't seen me before. You've only heard my voice. Um, I just want to quickly address the last video that was uploaded to my channel, not by myself, but by whoever has been stalking me and tampering with my YouTube channel. And I would also like to address why I've been radio silent for so long. Visitation was not filmed by me, not uploaded by me, but by whoever this stalker character is. In the video, the outside of my home is shown, which is very disconcerting. And that's about all I have to say about that. As to why I've been on hiatus for so long, I was having the nightmares, but then they got better for a while. They improved, and I really thought everything was going to be okay. And then visitation happened, and the stuff on the Twitter account started happening. And then the community posts on the YouTube channel. And I started getting worse again. What was that? It sounded like it came from outside. Hold on. What? Hey everyone. It's Victor again. If you've been wondering how I've been doing, well, I haven't been great. The nightmares have continued to get worse and worse and worse. And I haven't been getting good sleep at all. I mean, as you could imagine. But I've come to you today to talk about something I have planned, and a real action plan as to what to do in this situation. A lot of you have been asking if I've contacted the police about this. Yes, I have. The problem is that giving them a description of who has been stalking me is a lot easier said than done if you look at their appearance. So they did put a cop car outside of my house to watch over me. That was very nice of them. But other than that, I mean, they can't really do a whole lot here. So here's my plan. My grandmother, Velda, bless her soul, is currently residing in a psychiatric facility. That's not the way that any of the family wants it, but her faculties have declined to such a degree that she has to be watched over by people 24/7, 7 days a week. She had almost exactly the same recurring nightmares as I've been having. I don't know how this is possible. I don't know what else to say about that than what I just told you all. So my plan, finally, is to interview my mom about this. I have to do it in secret because if she knew that I was broadcasting personal family secrets onto the internet, she would be very upset, understandably so. But I have to do something to figure this out. I have to get some answers. So that's what I'm going to do. On another note, I did some drawings for you all, if you'd like to see them. Here, let me just switch the screen around real quick. Here's it. I tried to draw it in as much detail as I possibly could. I found that drawing my fears, my anxieties is a good medium to get my thoughts out of my head, to separate myself from them. So I drew it. And let's see here. We have one other. Yeah. That was some practice. Here we go. This is the symbol that I've talked about before. This is what it looked like when it was breaking into pieces, shattering in that one nightmare that I talked about. Yeah. But let's go do this. I can't tell her about what I saw, though. I can't tell her about this. She can't know yet. I just need to get some answers before I reveal this whole situation to her.
Hey, do you want me to make you some coffee or something?
No, I'm okay. It's a little late for coffee anyway, but thank you, Mom.
Do you want something to eat? I can heat up leftovers from the fridge.
I'm okay, but really, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Okay, if you get hungry, just let me know.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Mom.
So what did you want to talk to me about? You told me you wanted to have a serious conversation.
Yeah, the nightmares I've been talking to you about, they've been getting a lot worse. And I wanted to make you aware of this because things haven't been going so well with me.
So sorry that's been happening again. I thought you said they were getting better. What are you dreaming about?
Yeah, they were getting better for a period of time, but as of pretty recently, they've gotten a lot worse. So I keep having this nightmare about our house. I'm in a dark forest, very cliche, spooky, scary, and I see our house in the distance lit up in the darkness. I can see the windows, and as I try to get closer to the house, and it just moves further into the distance. And I look into the tree line, and I see these eyes following me as I'm trying to get closer to our home. And it just keeps extending further and further into the distance, and I'm never able to get to it. That's kind of how those dreams work out.
Wow, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry you've been dealing with that.
It's okay. Thank you, Mom. But I wanted to ask you some questions about Grandma, Grandma Velda. I've heard from Uncle Eli that she's had some similar nightmares to me in the past when she was still there.
She has some very serious psychological issues. You know, there's a lot more going on than just her nightmares, right? The psychiatrists know for certain she has some strong degree of schizoaffective disorder.
Yeah, I do. I do. I remember. I was just wondering if there's any, if you could tell me some more about what she was dreaming about. I just think maybe there could be some sort of connection there.
She's been dealing a lot with these past few years. When I last saw her, she's not really talking much. She's been saying some things that are coherent, but oftentimes she's not. It's been really hard to watch. She used to be so engaging. You say you think what she dealt with could be similar to what you're going through now, but really it's much worse for her. The problem is she told me about seeing things in the waking world.
Yeah, I do think there could be some sort of connection there between what we both dreamt, something, maybe something familial. I don't know how that would be possible, but things in the waking world? What?
She said she saw all kinds of disturbing things. She went through several phases of obsessing over her hallucinations. I always tried to discourage her from indulging in them to get her outside of her own head. You know, your Uncle Eli would know more about it. He was a lot closer to her when she first started going through all that. He tried talking through it with her. I didn't really have the will to do that with her. You know, having to listen to her describe her hallucinations was really hard on me. She was talking about something that was human, but not really human, following her around. I could never see it, of course, but she really believed it was there. It was really starting to disturb me, just hearing about it. I just couldn't do it anymore.
I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it anymore either. Um, uh, I just wish that we could have Grandma back. You know. I wish we could have the Velda Bade that we knew, the strong-willed, amazing person that she was. Um, I just can't help but think there could be some connection between what she was experiencing and what I'm experiencing. What if the same thing happens to me?
I really think that you should talk to Uncle Eli. Unfortunately, I know what happened to our mother affected him deeply. Before her mental issues began developing, he struggled to make connections with other people, but it became worse after he witnessed Velda's condition deteriorate. I think he's developed some problems himself, but I think he'd have more insight into it.
I'll talk to him. I'll definitely have a conversation with him. I mean, I haven't seen him since he last wished me a happy birthday, so it's about time that I talk with my uncle. You know, I miss him. I haven't seen him in a long time, and I need to prove that to him. So I'll have a conversation with him about this. Thanks, Mom. Maybe he'll know some more about what's going on.
I know he'd love to see you, and it may be good for him to talk about this.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Mom. Thanks. Hey, thank you for having me, Uncle Eli.
No problem. It's good to see you. You've grown so much since I last saw you. Now I think I have some idea of what you came to discuss. However, I do hope I'm wrong.
You're probably right, but I don't even know where to begin. I do know it probably starts with my grandma. Sorry if that's a sore subject, but I'm out of options.
Oh, Velda. Such a tragic case, my mother. She really would have loved to know you. I know we don't know each other very well yet, but already you're reminding me of her.
Well, thank you. I would have liked to know her too. I'm sorry to be rude, but I don't know if my time is ticking away or not, so if we could just jump in now, I think that'd be good.
Well, then let's dive in. I'm sure by now you have guessed that mental illness alone wasn't the only thing that caused your grandmother's downfall. When she began working as a neuropsychologist, she used her free time to study, usually herself. This is because during that time she was experiencing a recurring nightmare that was completely derailing her everyday life. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have my suspicions that you are having a similar experience.
From what you're saying, yeah. I have a suspicion that our experiences might be connected in some way.
Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. I really thought it was over, but I think part of me knew that was too good to be true. Would you mind sharing more about what you've been going through with me?
Well, please hear me out before you decide I'm just being crazy. I know I have a big imagination, but
I've seen things so crazy you wouldn't believe. Go on.
okay. I've been having a recurring nightmare as well, but it feels like something more. At first, I thought it was a person until I saw it up close. To me, it almost looks like a bird, an owl specifically. In my dreams, it's only a bird, but I saw it in person. At first, I thought someone who had seen my documentation on what I've been going through was messing with me because what else could it be, you know?
Well, trust me, I know. And you're right. It isn't a person. I have personal experience with it. I'm glad you reached out because with this thing, the clock is always ticking. Your grandmother actually had a name for it.
What'd she call it?
She called it the Interloper.
So, what is this thing? The interloper, I mean.
It lives in your dreams. Don't get me wrong, though. It's very real and very alive.
Not to be rude, but that's pretty vague. What are you talking about?
There's a special ability? Let's call it that. This ability runs in our family. Your grandmother inherited it, and unfortunately, it seems you did too. Now, bear with me. Everything that you dream really exists, just in a parallel universe. Your consciousness leaves your body and travels there whenever you dream. The interloper is an amalgamation of your worst nightmares. It grows within this universe like a cancer. Your grandmother figured this out through her studies on herself.
So if it lives in my dreams, how is it here?
During any of these nightmares, did you ever make physical contact with it?
Yeah, I actually ran straight into it.
That allowed it to form a mental bond with you, and it hitched a ride back when you woke up.
So I'm guessing the same stuff happened to Grandma. What did you guys do?
When it reached this point with your grandma is when she enlisted my help. As you know, I've worked as an inventor of sorts for the majority of my life. I came up with an idea for a device that I thought could theoretically stop it. I called it a dream catcher, because essentially that's what it is. The interloper is made of energy generated by your brain waves. This device emits electromagnetic waves at an equal and opposite frequency to the interloper. It worked, but it was costly. Your grandmother got hit with the electromagnetic pulse. That, combined with the toll that the interloper was already taking on her psyche, is why she's in the state she's in now.
So that's what actually happened. It's a touchy subject with Mom, so I left it alone, but I always wondered, do you still have the dream catcher?
Hmm. Unfortunately, both the interloper and the pulse took a toll on my psyche as well. I'm left pretty scatterbrained to this day. I disassembled it and hid the parts at specific locations around the area. I left indirect clues to myself that only I can understand in case something like you're dealing with ever happened. I wish I could just tell you where the parts are, but unfortunately, on account of my scatterbrain, I've forgotten. The reason I didn't just write the locations down was because the interloper could easily use it to find those parts.
So, where should I start?
The only thing I know for sure is there is something at your mother's place. I'm really glad you came. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I never would have known. You've given me a little hope, and that's a lot right now.
While you're searching your mom's, I'll dig around for the clues. I'll give you whatever I can find. This is going to be a long process, but we'll put our heads together and figure this out.
Hey, everybody. As per the last episode, uh, my uncle Eli told me to search my mom's house for anything that could be related to the Dreamcatcher, which is a device that he made that might be able to get me out of this mess I'm in. Um, if any clues or maybe even a part of the Dreamcatcher would be anywhere at my mom's, it would be where we store stuff, which means I'm gonna have to crawl in there. Uh, I'm home alone right now, so I'm a little bit scared to do this, but don't worry though. It's fully renovated in there and safe to move around in, and I've got my shoes on right now. So, well, here goes nothing. Let's flip the light on in here. Huh? There we go. Get some light on the subject. Oh, my knees already hurt. Oh, could this be what I'm looking for? Whoa. This looks old. Hey, Uncle Eli. Thank you so much for making time to talk with me again. A lot's happened since I last saw you. I looked through the attic at Mom's, like you said, and found something I need to talk to you about.
Of course, Victor. What have you got for me?
I found this pendant, I guess, in a box in the attic.
Oh, wow. I forgot about this entirely. Seeing it now, though, I know exactly what it is. This is a family heirloom that has been passed down through the generations. It was your grandma's. For a while, she thought it was just jewelry, but it turned out to be very important to our endeavors. Victor, you've gotten very lucky. You have found the core of the Dreamcatcher.
The core?
When your grandma was trying to figure out how to stop the Interloper, before she came to me for help, she dove into some old family texts. Victor, have you ever seen any sort of symbol appear in your nightmares about the Interloper?
Yeah, I have actually.
Your grandma saw that symbol in her dreams too. In the family texts, she discovered that this symbol is called the fifth iris. She discovered that through the generations, our ancestors saw this symbol when they had nightmares about entities that their subconscious built from their worst fears. These were the first interlopers.
So this goes way back then, huh?
Yes, way back. The symbol would appear to them before an attack by the interloper. What they didn't know at the time is that the symbol was their mind's natural defense mechanism against the interlopers.
I always wondered what that symbol was, and why it always appeared before the interloper tried to attack me.
Too many of our ancestors saw the fifth iris for it to be a coincidence. Some saw it clearly enough to begin drawing it. While the accuracy of their renditions were increasing, one of the interlopers broke into our universe. But once it saw the symbol, it could barely approach. Our ancestors realized this and used it to their advantage, drawing it everywhere that they could.
I'm assuming there are limits, though. It can't last forever.
You would be right to assume that. They had to redraw it in cycles.
So how does all of this relate to the pendant?
One bright mind came up with the idea to craft a pendant out of silver in the image of the symbol. This enhanced the symbol's power. Our ancestors were able to defeat the interloper using this. It has been passed down through each generation of the Bade family to be used in the event that another interloper escapes into our world. However, the pendant's power has depleted over the hundreds of years. This is why I had to build the Dreamcatcher around it, to rejuvenate it.
So I have the most important piece. Now I just have to hunt down the rest to activate its full power?
Precisely. And I'm glad to say I found a clue for you. Now we're one step closer to cleaning up this mess.
That's great. What does it say?
The clue reads as follows. Behind the light, where waters rise, will be where your answer lies.
Okay. Let me take some time to think on this. Thank you for your help, Uncle Eli. Hopefully I'll be seeing you soon.
Imagine yourself walking along an old road. The sun is warm on your back. The air is calm. As you progress down the road, you find yourself in an overgrown garden. As you walk behind the garden, you come to a wooded area where the trees become denser. The air feels mild and a bit cooler. Soon you come upon the brook. You follow the path along the brook for a way. The path takes you out into a sunlit clearing where you discover a small and picturesque waterfall. There is a rainbow in the mist. Visualization. Let go of all outside concerns. Close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in. Allow an image to form. Drift more and more into this image. Let it become so real that you can look around and see the colors and shapes and all the things around you. Imagine that you're doing something you'd like to be doing in a place you'd like to be, feeling physically strong and emotionally balanced. Take a deep breath in, and as you let it out, let this scene fade away. But let the good feeling stay with you. When you're ready, open your eyes.
Hey everyone, it's Victor. I am with my best friend Damien today. Say hi, Damien.
Hey guys, what's up?
And he is going to be helping me with what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So in one of the last videos that was uploaded to my channel, not by myself, called Relay, whoever is responsible for that video showed us photos of this area that we're at right now. This stone house here, the lighthouse over there, and that brings me to where we are today. We're at the beach. There is this one specific spot down that way that was shown at the end of Relay that we're going to be walking to, which I believe relates to the clue my Uncle Eli found, which was behind the light where waters rise is where your answer lies. And I believe that spot might be where my answer will lie. So we're gonna be walking there right now. You ready to go, Damien?
Yep, I'm ready. I've got a few questions for you though. I find this whole thing pretty crazy. I don't really believe you. I know you do your art, I know you do your YouTube and all that. I just don't really understand how you're trying to tell me that this thing is real. That I remember the video, I saw it. It's great costume design, but what else is it?
I understand, Damien. I really know how it sounds, but I swear on my mother's life, I'm telling you the truth, man. I know I have a big imagination, and I know I make art, and I make music, and I make videos, but if this were some sort of big creative project like you're speaking of, that's something we would be collaborating on, man.
I would think. I hope I'm not doing so right now without my own knowing.
Damien, I swear on my mother's life,
Yeah.
I would never use you. Not even for a creative project. I swear, man.
All right, let's see it, man. I want to see it.
All right, so the spot should be somewhere up here, down these stairs.
Down these?
Yeah. I'm just scared, Damien, and I need you here for support.
I know, man. I know.
I mean, you've seen my videos. I don't know what to do
It's scary.
anymore.
It's scary stuff. It is scary. I'm here for you. I promise I'm here for you. I just want to make sure that everything we're doing is real, you know?
I understand, man. I really do. I really understand where you're coming from, but you've just got to believe me, man. All right, so the spot should be right up here by these pine trees.
Oh, okay.
Careful, there's some branches there. All right, so there should be like this little stone or concrete ledge down here that we're looking for.
Okay.
Well, it looks like it's not here anymore, but these cinder blocks look like
Yeah, what are these?
just about where it would be. Wait,
What is that?
I don't know. It's a rolled up piece of paper.
Shoot, let's see what's going on here. It's pretty convenient placing, if you ask me.
Look, I know, Damien, but just bear with me here. It says, behind the house where grass grows green is where your clue will be seen. Damien, I think I know where this is, actually.
Well, shoot, what the hell could that possibly mean?
Let's go there right now.
All right, show me.
So, this is the only place I can think of that relates to the clue that we just found. This is an abandoned tree growery, and it is a house where grass grows green. So, let's go, and let's be very careful. I've been here before. Used to come here and hang out and film shit.
Yeah. Why do you think it's here? Just because it's the only place it could be?
I think this is a good place to hide stuff, in all honesty. I mean, it's kind of tucked away, obscured by all the foliage. So, I mean, I think this is as good a place as any for something like this.
Well, let's hope it's as easy to find as it's as easy to hide.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark out here.
So it says behind the house. So I'm assuming this way.
Okay, right, and the house is over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the greenhouse right here. I hope no one comes running around the corner with a shotgun.
This is the place for that to be.
Yeah.
It's pretty spooky out here, man. I'd really like to get out of here.
Yeah, I'd rather be chilling back at your place.
Yeah, man.
And not running around like we're in the Amazing Race or something.
I know this is important to you. Let's do it. Well, this is behind the house.
Wait. This is like the box I found the pendant in.
Oh, from the video.
Oh my god. Damien,
What? What is that?
this is the chain to the pendant.
You think it could just be any old chain? Do you think?
But it's in the same type of box, and it
It is, yeah. That's weird.
It-
That's weird.
this is the chain from Network that was uploaded to my channel.
Right, okay, okay. How did it get here?
My uncle Eli, he hid it here. He hid it here for in case it would ever need to be used again.
Well, shoot, man. Now that we got it, let's get out of here. I don't want to stay around here too long.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna attach the pendant to the chain. There we go.
Shoot. Got yourself
Well.
new jewelry.
Yeah.
At least we got something out of this.
Oh, I won't put it on right now. That's too much work. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man. Let's go.
Put this in my pocket.
Yeah, keep that safe. You okay, man?
I'm not feeling so good.
What's going on? You good? I was gonna say we could go back to my house, hang out if you want to. Maybe you'll feel better.
I might need to take a pass.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, man. Oh shit. I hope you're okay. Dude, let's get you home or something. Yeah, let's get you out of here. Come on. Oh shit.
What the fuck is that?
This is a fence? We can't get over this. We can't get over this. What do we do? What do we do? I just want to live, dude. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. Dude, what the fuck is that? I just want to leave. I just want to go, dude. I'm so sorry. Dude, you have to get out of here. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Take us home. Just please.
Take us home. Take us home. Take us home. Where are we? What time is it? Victor! Victor! Victor, are you okay? Are you good, bro? Shoot, dude, let's get out of here. We gotta get out of here, man. I don't know where we are. We gotta get out of here. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, man.